I'm so delighted to see so many people come out to support this very important issue. First, I want to read a very brief talk by the Consul General Amir Gissin of the Israeli Consulate. Dear friends, on behalf of the government of Israel, I would like to convey my condolences to the people of India, both within and outside the country, and to the Jewish community in Canada and worldwide for the tragic loss of life caused by a vicious terror attack in Mumbai last week. At a time like this, we should stand together as the determination of our coalition, the coalition of moderates, will be significant for the future of the international system, the international community, and well-being of billions of people. It is not a religious struggle, it's a political one, and the political forces of democracy, freedom, and justice will prevail. Consul General Amir Gissin. Now I have a few comments to make. I won't take too long. I know a lot of people are cold. Just bear with me. From the speakers from the Media Action Group. I am the president of the Media Action Group. My name is Shirley Ann Tabor, and it is with great sadness and compassion that we meet here today to acknowledge the innocent victims who were murdered in Mumbai massacre last week. Hindu, Jews, business people, travelers, tourists, guests, workers, all people from many different countries, including the United States and Israel, enjoying just being in this wonderful city of Mumbai, in hotels, in cafes, in the train station, and then the most brutal, sadistic attack. Most of the victims were Hindu, and for them we do mourn the senseless killing of innocents. As well, in a country where there has been traditionally no anti-Semitism, the Jews were targeted. This was evident in the Chabad Center, that was the Jewish Learning and Study Community Center, where the young Rabbi Holtzberg and his young wife, 6 months pregnant, were murdered with the other visitors. The horrible reality of the Islamic terrorist rampage in Mumbai was revealed in all its obscene and mindless savagery when members of the Zaka entered the Chabad compound, and an eyewitness said the sight was unbearable, even to practiced eyes of those whose job it is to deal with the aftermath of murderous terror. Live grenades were all over the floor, the Torah scrolls and holy books were scattered on the floor, covered with blood. The bodies of the Chabad rabbi and the Kashrut supervisor were found in one room, along with 2 other men whose hands were tied with telephone wire, and they had been tortured severely, unbelievably. They could not believe. As Rabbi Marvin Tokoyer has indicated, the Jewish community is now safe, but was devastated and frightened by this tragedy. The bitter irony is that while Jews lived in India for over 2,000 years, they never knew the meaning of anti-Semitism. Now the Jews were deliberately targeted and murdered in the Chabad house. The questions beg as to why this massacre. Why so many innocent people killed, maimed, attacked? What did the terrorists want to achieve? It goes back to the basis of terrorism itself, to instill fear, to disrupt, to destroy. The attack was in the heart of the business district of Mumbai. The terrorists were instructed to kill 5,000 people. That was their goal. I believe they killed between 180 and 190 people. To destroy the business infrastructure of Mumbai and to create havoc, more fear. Fear paralyzes. It keeps people away. To keep the tourists, especially the Israelis, away, who for years have been consistent travelers to India. Most people are not aware that Israel sent a plane to rescue over 300 vacationing Israelis at the beginning of the attack. Their goal of the terrorists is to disrupt the business. Right now, in the middle, Israel and India have concluded one of the biggest business deals ever, which would benefit both countries. But crucial in all this is the hate of Western society, the hate of the United States. I'm almost done. The hate of the Jews, the hate of the Israelis, that is the only way to make sense of the sadistic torture of the Jewish victims. As Jonathan Ehrlich said after escaping from the horror, Jonathan Ehrlich is a businessman who was from Canada, Canadian, who just managed to get away. The people who did this have no souls, they have no heart. They are simply the living manifestation of evil, and they only know killing and murder. We, all of us, need to understand that. Their target tonight in Mumbai was first and foremost Americans. Why? Because they fear everything that America stands for. They fear hope and change and freedom and peace. Let's make no mistake. They would have shot me and my children at point blank tonight without a moment's hesitation. Most of us sort of know that, but sometimes we equivocate. We can no longer equivocate. Not now, not ever. Thank you so much for coming. I believe that now a number of people are going to walk to the Indian Consulate. Yeah, and Ron Banerjee will lead the way. We do appreciate your coming, and this is on behalf of the three organizations.
Canadian Hindu Advocacy.
And the Media Action Group and the Toronto Zionist Center. Thank you so much for coming.